Hi, welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also liking and comment. Okay, so let's get started. Today we'll be talking about how to make this 3D design. This channel is currently based on CorelDRAW only, but for this we'll be using Photoshop to create the 3D design. So for the text, we'll be using CorelDRAW to design the text while using Photoshop just to make the 3D design shape. Currently, most of you might not have Photoshop installed. Okay, you can install it or use a website called Photopea. I'm going to type in the name once I am done with the designing of the text on CorelDRAW. So follow me along. Let's get started. I am currently having a square shape background. Okay, it doesn't actually matter any shape or any background you are using, but this is just to have a lovely interface. So let's create a rectangle. You double click on this, and then your rectangle, you can color it up. I prefer to use a black color since I'm just going to be using text all through. Then come to our text to type in our text. I'm using this color for my text. That's the orange color over there. Then let me type in the name of the brand, Adeyo Solar. Sorry, Adeyo Solar. Yep. So the font I'm going to be using, this is the name of the font. So that's it. You can use that as well if you wish, or use any font of your desire. Increase the text size a little bit this way. Then I am going to also come back to my text tool and let's create the motto of the brand. I can correct this up this way, and then yeah, that's good. Change this up this way. So let's use blue for that. This is the color of the blue, a navy blue. You can change the font name. You can change the font name to that as well. Same thing. Then reduce the size just a little bit like this. Yeah, I'll be using 21. Don't worry, we are going to align it up later on. Click on plus on your keyboard to duplicate that, then click on hold your shift key while dragging downwards. So I'm going to change the color of this to white and type in this. So after doing this, I will change this case to center over here, then just bring it around here this way. Then do another typing. Click on the plus to duplicate, bring this down this way, and then let's change this back to left. Let me type in the services the brand renders. Yeah, I'm done typing. So let me just edit this to be balanced this way. Also click on the plus on your keyboard, then let's type in the contact info of the brand. Just click F8 on your keyboard, then type in the contact info you want. Also, I'm going to be using my contact info to restrict people from having access to this brand, to this particular brand. So let's do the same thing. We are having two information, one for WhatsApp and one for phone. So F8. Align us, highlight it up this way, drag it down a little bit like this, then import. I'm going to import this WhatsApp logo. If you are following this tutorial, you know that this is the WhatsApp logo I use always. WhatsApp logo I use always. I'm kind of used to it. Just follow on with the steps I'm going to be taking for it. Click on dictate logo. After clicking on dictate logo, let's click on remove, delete original image. For now, I don't need the original image. Then Control U on your keyboard. Once you have the result, ungroup it. Then I'm going to delete this black in it. So after deleting, that's a mistake. Why picking? So delete the black. Then this, the inner one, the phone image, I can click on plus to drag that out just to create another copy around here. Then click on it. It's going to be a little bit tricky to click on it that way. Then I can combine. After combining, add in my blue color. So that way, draw an ellipse, draw a circle this way. Click on control key while dragging. Then come to this, highlight the two, then use combine as well. You are going to have that. You can color it up with your blue color. Click on E, click on your shift key, then click E on your keyboard. Come over to this one as well. Just I will align it up this way. Click on E, click on shift key, then E on my keyboard. So delete this, but we are done with all this. Let's just align it up this way. Press C on your keyboard, then Control G. While doing that, click on the shift key and then click on the background, then C again, just to align it up with the background. This two as well. Let's select the two, Control G to group it together, then center it together with the background. Also with all these guys as well, let's group them together, then center it well to the background. Now we can delete the background, come to file, export, then export it as png. So save it, export it as png, then let's meet on Photoshop. Now this is the interface you'll be having once you open the file I sent to you through the description link after downloading. So come to your layers panel over here. I'm using a late version of Photoshop, but it doesn't actually matter because it's still the same pattern. Come to this layer over here, you see your logo. This is your logo over here. Double click on this small thumbnail. Double click on it. Once you double click on it, it's going to open another section layer over here at the top. So right now we can now come to place, come to file, then click on this place. So while waiting, just locate your file, which is Adeyosola, and then save it right now. So once we do that, let it slow a little bit, then we can resize it to our desired size. I'm just going to resize it this way. While dragging, please don't drag this center because that's the center line. Don't drag it, you can drag anywhere else. So I believe this is okay. I'm going to delete the text that is there already. I'm going to delete the previous one, but click on enter to save the transform properties. Then just delete this off. Control S on your keyboard to save the smart object, to save it as smart object. After saving, just come to this logo over here, this one over here, sorry. Now we have this, so this is actually balanced. Let's assume it's not balanced. You have to come back to this side over here, Control T to do free transform, then resize it. But it's actually balanced because I have practiced a lot before doing this tutorial. So that's just how to do it. Let's assume this background is not actually, the effect is not okay enough. Just click on this once. So after clicking on this, just come to your adjustment panel. So then you can play around with this adjustment. But I don't need that. I don't need to do that. That's actually okay and fine enough for me. And then come to your file, come to save as. So then you can save as JPEG. So then type in the name of the brand or anything you want to save it with. Click on your save. So just click on save. Let's use Adeyo Solar. So click on save or enter on your keyboard. Let it load and do whatever it needs that you need to do. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video. Also follow me on TikTok and Phenomenal Graphics. Bye.